All right, and we are back with another Marvel Champions video. Oof. This guy is really tough, and I'm not even like facing off against him. It's his minions. Holy crap, because I've like been playing this guy for almost the entire day, and well, not the entire day, but a lot of the games I've been playing has been against him. This is like my fifth game against him, and it's just rough. This ice guy is really rough to play against Blizzard because once you get encased in ice, you're sort of like in a really bad position because you either take hits or you do enough damage to get rid of it. All right, let's see. So normally, what I would do is deal 1 damage, but this is rough. This is very, very rough here. So, all right, let's see what we got. Why? Oh my gosh. All right, so this is a terrible hand. There's things I want to play, and there's things I really don't want to play here. I'm actually going to get rid of these two and probably make the call as well. And we're going to draw another 3 cards. And this I can actually deal with. Okay, we can do stuff with this. This I am totally down for. All right, so let's get started. So what's going to happen in this match, right? Like I played this enough time, I'm actually skipping what's happening. We'll go in order actually. It's fine. So we're going to pay 4 resources to get out 2 doubles to get out Avengers Mansion. We're going to exhaust it to draw a card. We're going to pay 3 resources to get out J. Jonah Jameson. We're going to exhaust this card to search for Get the Scoop, which is a side scheme, and put it into play. Where are you? Oh, there we are. I'm like, man, where's it at? All right. All right, so we put Get the Scoop into play. We're going to flip down to Silk, and then we're going to swing at Blizzard for 2 damage. And then we're going to ready everything up, and we're going to draw a new hand of 5. Ooh. All right. I mean, yeah, we're going to draw a new hand of 5. All right. Next on our list. So I am seeing a lot of things I'd like to see. So here's how this is going to work. So we're going to put 1 threat on a scheme, resolving step 1 of the villain phase. And then Citizen V is going to activate, but because we are engaged with a Thunderbolt minion, this minion he's going to instead heal for 12 HP. And then Blizzard is going to swing at us, and we're just going to take this hit. So he's going to swing at us for 2, 3 damage, and we are stunned. All right. And then he's going to search for Encased in Ice. And, well, we're going to search for Encased as Ice, and we attach it to our character. Where are you? There we go. Now, Encased in Ice, what happens is that we attach it to our identity. Attached character cannot attack enemies other than this card. Any player can attack this card as if it were a minion. If there is 3 or more damage here, move all but 3 damage here to the attached character and discard this card. So if we do too much damage, we end up dealing damage to ourselves, but we need to deal at least 3 damage. And this has actually been an absolute nightmare to play against. And now what's going to happen is that we get our bad card, which is Rumbling Thunder. Each player engages each minion engaged with the player clockwise from them. So this is going to be on the field. And then at the end of the round, right, we switch minions. So we get, so Mach 4 comes out. Oh, I'm sorry, how much is this guy swing at me for? 3 damage? All right. So Mach 4 comes out, and Blizzard goes into the healing spot. And that's how this rolls. I know, right? It's an absolute nightmare. So, let's do what we need to do here. Now, oof, we're in. Okay, we need to do some things here. Because there's a bunch of things I would like to play, but it just doesn't seem like we're going to get to do it. So first, let's exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card and see what we get. Alright. So what I wanted to play, we will play now. So we're actually going to pay 2 to get out Organic Webbing. This will give us +1 thwart, and we can discard a card tucked underneath us in order to ready Silk. So we will thwart for 2 off of this. And then we're going to exhaust J. Jonah to remove 2 threat from his side scheme. So he's going to thwart for that. We're going to put this card underneath us. We're going to exhaust Inorganic Webbing to ready ourselves back up by discarding a card. And then we're going to attack to clear our stun. And then, I'm sorry, when did they heal? Oh, we heal 1 damage from attached minion when he swapped in. Yeah, I think we're just going to be tagging out Thunderbolt minions every turn. So he's going to swing at us, but we can't block his hit, so that's fine. We attack to get rid of our stun. And I think we're just going to get rid of these 2 cards. Yeah, we're going to hold on to Across the Spider-Verse because we do want to play it. And that's why. Because I was hoping I could get some resources. And we got SPDR. All right. We got some good stuff here. So we're going to ready up everything. And it is going to be Citizen V's turn. So he's going to put 1. So we're going to put 1 threat on the scheme. Citizen V would heal, but he's already at full HP. And then Mach 4 is going to swing at us. We can't make a defense against Mach 4's attack since we don't have the aerial trait. So he's just going to deal 2 damage to us, and we're going to put 1 counter on Pursuit by the Pass, which is totally okay. Bringing us down to 5. And then we get 1 bad card, and our bad card is Nowhere is Safe. So we put 1 Pursuit counter, and then we discard an upgrade. Shoot, that's bad. Because I really want my +1 thwart, so we can actually do stuff. But this is gonna let me. And no, we're gonna get rid of J. Jonah. I love him, but we need to get our 2 thwart. That's the way that's gotta go. So then at the end of the round, Mach 4 is going to tag out, and we're going to get Blizzard onto the field. And now... Okay. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We are still encased in ice, so nothing can happen here. We're going to thwart for 2 off the main scheme, just to bring that down. We're going to use the power in all of us to play SPDR. And then we're going to pay 2 resources to play Across the Spider-Verse. And we're going to exhaust SPDR to get a Web Warrior ally. And we're going to pick Spider-Man 2099, and we're going to throw him out on the field. And... do I want... no, yeah. The reason I want Spider-Man 2099 is because we can continuously play this guy. So there is a point to him being here. We're going to exhaust Organic Webbing to ready up Silk. Silk's going to thwart for 2. And Spider-Man 2099 is going to thwart for 2 as well. And then we're going to look at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck and tuck one of them underneath us. We're going to tuck this card underneath us. Again, we can't kill anything, but we can still remove thwart. So that's fine for us. We're going to flip down. Oh, he takes 1 consequential damage. Then we're going to flip down. Yeah, and then we're going to ready... Should I ready up? Actually, we're going to discard this one to draw 2 cards. Alright. We're going to pay 1 resource to get out call for backup. And now I think we're ready to start getting set up. I'm just looking for like 1 or 2 more cards. So we're going to ready up everyone. And then we get to draw. And I think I found every... oh yeah. Yep. Everything is good. 6. Alright. So if that's the case, let's get on with the show. So 1 bad card. Blizzard is going to scheme for 1, 2, bringing us up to 4. And then we get 1 bad card, and our bad card is 1 revealed. Find Mach 4 and reveal him. Mach 4, if he is already in play, he engages you. Mach 4 activates against you. If no enemy activated this way, this card gains surge. So we reveal him. Mach 4 is going to gain... he's going to activate against us. So he's going to scheme for 1, 4. Holy crap, that's a lot. Bringing us to 8. And now here's the thing, right? When the round ends, we still have to attach a Thunderbolt minion here. So Blizzard is going to get attached here. And Mach 4 is going to stay out. Alright, I just wasn't sure how that went out. So, we will pay... Oh wait, what am I looking at here? Alright, so it's our turn now. We're going to heal up for 3. No, first off, we're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Alright. That's what I was hoping to see. We're going to pay 2 to get out Albert Moon. We're going to exhaust Albert Moon to tuck the top card of the encounter deck underneath us. We're going to use her effect to discard that to draw 2 cards. We're going to heal up to 8. I still haven't found the exact thing I'm looking for. Then we're going to flip down. And then we're going to pay 3 resources to get out Spider-Man. Next, we're going to play Smooth as Silk. We're going to pick Citizen V. So we're going to look for a Thunderbolt card. And we're going to put it into play. Yep. Well, we're going to put it underneath us. And then, since we have a card tucked underneath us, we can't ready up. All right, and this is sort of what I'm talking about where I'm looking for the combo, all right? Because now I have almost everything I need. So SPDR is going to attack the minion that Silk is attached to. She's going to take 1 consequential damage. Spider-Man is going to attack her encased in ice, knocking that out. And then we ready up Silk. Silk is going to swing at Mach 4. No, she's going to thwart for 2 off of this game. Oh, wait, I still need to get someone into my hand. That's fine. That's fine. Who do I want to get here? No, we should focus on this. So right now we're going to focus on this thing. We're going to thwart for 2 off of this. Yeah. That was a bit of a mess. What did I knock down? Yeah, I smacked them in their little booty. They deserve that one. Let's see. Alright, so 1, 1. That's the hand. Yeah, we thwarted for 2. I know you took them damage. And we do have her ability to ready up. So I think that's what we'll do. Will exhaust organic webbing. Ready her up, and then we're going to thwart for another 2 off of there. Because we need to keep this low for right now. And then, yeah, we're just going to ready up. I'm looking for just one specific card, and then we're going to be pushing up daisies. Or they're going to be pushing up daisies. I'm not going to hold on to investigative journalism nor Spider-Man. We're just going to draw our next couple of cards. Some more upgrades. The Triskelion is good. Oh, all right. So this is not okay, but it'll suffice. So we're gonna put 1 threat, bringing this up to 5. Citizen V is going to heal. I didn't bring you out. You were supposed to be gone. We're actually supposed to bring out Blizzard, because this should be a Blizzard turn, right? Yes. Yeah? Yes. So, Blizzard is going to swing at us. And here's the thing. I don't want to deal with Encased in Ice. Like, at all. So I think I'm gonna have SPDR block this hit. I think it'll be safer that way. So he's gonna swing for 2, 5 damage, and knocking her out. And then we get 1 bad card, and our bad card is Innocent Bystanders. That's not what you want to see. Alright, and then at the end of the round, we tag out and get out Mark 4. Alright, we're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. This isn't what I want. The game isn't giving it to me. Alright, I don't like that I have too much damage. So we're actually going to thwart for 2 off the main scheme, bringing this down to 3. We're going to flip. And then we're going to use a double to pay for Ingenuity. No, we're not going to pay for Ingenuity right now. We can have Spider-Man thwart for 2 off the main scheme. And ready up Silk for us. Then we're going to flip down, pay 1 for Ingenuity, exhaust Albert Moon to put the top card underneath us. Oh, that would have sucked. We're going to pop this to draw another 2 cards. Come on. Give me what I'm... Gosh, this game will not give me what I'm looking for here. Alright, we're going to pay 2 resources to play Team Training. We're going to pay 1 resource for the Triskelion. And we're going to get 2 bad cards next turn. But we should be fine. So I'm actually going to have Spider-Man 2099 swing at Mach 4. I want to do Call for Backup. So we're going to do Call for Backup. We're going to thwart for off of there. And we're going to get rid of Call for Backup. And we are looking to get... Let's see what's in the deck. See, I'm looking to get Web of Life of Destiny. And it's literally at the bottom of the freaking deck. So we want to grab... what's her face? We want to grab Madam Web. And the reason we want to grab Madam Web is because when she enters play, we look at X cards in the encounter deck, where X is the number of Web Warriors. So we have 3 Web Warriors. So this will let us know we can discard one of them and just... We know this is going to be the encounter card. So we're gonna leave down but out on. So we're gonna discard this. Yeah. We're gonna let drawing nearer happen. Do I let that happen? Because this is gonna get surged. So I think this would be better off. Alright. So that's gonna be fine. She also has 3 HP. Yeah, and then we do have Ingenuity, but we're not gonna pay that. Use that to pay for anything. So we're gonna discard that. Ready up. Shuffle my deck. Well, we're gonna draw the last 3 cards, and then we're gonna shuffle our deck and draw 6. And then we're gonna get 1 bad card, and we know what it is, so be no surprise there. Oh, this isn't Mach 4's turn. This is Blizzard's turn. Alright. So we draw 6. And let's this looks terrible. Alright. Alright, so we get 1 bad card. We got our bad card. So we get 1 threat on the main scheme. And then Citizen V heals. Blizzard is going to scheme for 1, 2, bringing this up to 4. And then we get our second bad card. So our first bad card is Drawing Nearer. We already know that. Our next bad card is Dark Designs. Oh, so we will actually see our Nemesis minion on it immediately. So Citizen V is going to scheme because there's threat. So he's going to scheme for 4, bringing us up to 8. And then it is our turn. So our turn occurs. We Drawing Nearer happens. Oh, I really want to play Across the Spider-Verse. So we discard. We put 1 counter on this. And then this flips. And we reveal our Nemesis minion and stuff. So luckily for us, this flipped on our turn. So we actually have enough ways to deal with this. Now here's the interesting thing about this, right? The Great Hunt works. When we reveal the Great Hunt, we place 1 additional threat for each card tucked underneath us. We don't have any cards tucked underneath us, actually. So that's great news for us. We're in an amazing position. And he gets a whole bunch of moves, but he gets a whole bunch of power-ups. But again, we have to have tuck cards, and we don't have any underneath us. Yay! Alright, so first off, we're going to discard Swinging Silk Kick. Get rid of that. We're going to exhaust Albert Moon. Put the top card. Oh, it's Spy Standards. I forgot about that. Alright, so I need to actually move this up. And we actually get out Mach 4. And then we're going to discard. And it's about, well, I haven't attacked, and I haven't really been attacked. Like I've normally been flipping down. We should have 1 counter over there. But we're going to discard that to draw 2 cards. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. And then, yeah. We're going to play Get the Scoop. And now we can start rolling. So we're going to flip down. We're going to play Web of Life and Destiny. Next up, there's a bunch of cards we can play here. So Madam Web is going to thwart for 2 off of this. We're just going to get rid of that. And this is going to get placed underneath us. And then she's going to take 1 consequential damage. Spider-Man 2099 is going to thwart for 2. Oh, we did play Get the Scoop. That's right. So let me put 4 over here. Spider-Man 2099 is going to thwart for 2. And we're going to use his effect to actually bounce him back into our hand. So when a Web Warrior leaves play, we activate Web of Life of Destiny kicks up, and we draw a card. Silk will thwart for 2 off of this game. Main as well. And now we need to start getting ready to swing. So Spider-Man is going to swing at Morlun for 2 damage. And he's going to take 1 consequential damage. And we're going to ready up Silk. And Silk is going to swing at Morlun as well for 2 damage. And then we're going to activate Ingenuity and pay a double and 1 resource to play Spider-Man 2099. And now that he's back on the field, we will attack Moreland for 2 damage. So we'll take that consequential. Moreland is defeated. And then we're going to use his effect to bounce Spider-Man back up into our hand, which is going to let us draw a card because we got a Web Warrior. And then we're going to pay... we're going to pay 3 resources to get out Spider-Man 2099 again. And we will... Oh, we attack twice. So we're actually going to put 2 threat on here and remove 2 off of here. Leaving that with 1. Right, that was 4, 5, 6. So we're going to have Spider-Man... 1, 2... Yeah, Spider-Man attacked. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong one. I was... So it should be 6 over here. There's just so much going on that it's real easy to lose track of it. So we're going to activate... oh, no, wait. So we're going to ready up Silk. Silk is going to thwart for 2 off of here. I'm going to exhaust this and get rid of Moreland because I know the Spider Brides are in the deck, so it's better to just make sure that he gets reshuffled. And then... Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm sorry. Instead of putting the 2 resources on the main scheme, what we're actually going to do is we're just going to pay 2 resources. That's all. So we're going to get rid of Spider-Man and Ghost Spider. That's all we do. And then we're going to thwart for 2 off of this one. And yeah, I think that's it. So we ready up everyone. Everyone's got a bunch of HP. And yeah, I think we're ready now. We got everything in our hand. We're going to hold on to make the call in case something happens. So let's see what we get. 3, 4, 5. All right. So we got our 5 cards. 1 threat on the main scheme. Citizen V heals. Oh yeah, we thwarted. Mach 4 is going to swing at us. And we will take this hit to the chin. So he's going to swing at us for 2. 3 damage. Well, we couldn't block it anyway. So we go down to 5 HP. And we remove 1 bystander counter. And we're actually going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. And then we get our 1 bad card. And our bad card is Sinister Strike. So this card, Pursued by the Past, gets 1. And then that has Surge. So we get Aerial Dogfight. Reduce the damage each aerial character takes from each attack by 2 unless the attacker or attack has the aerial trait or the attack has range. And this comes in with 5 threat. Ooh, that's a big boy. And then Mark 4 tags out and we get in Blizzard. I'm not too scared, honestly. We're in such a good position. Alright, so we're going to pay a double to get out Team Building Exercise. Next, we're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. I do want to get out J. Jonah, but oof. Alright, we're going to play Make the Call. And we're going to exhaust Team Building Exercise and Ingenuity. And we're going to pay 1 resource to bring back from the grave. I think we'll get Ghost Spider. Yeah? No, actually, we're going to grab... who do I want to grab here? Well, we pay 3 resources, so it's either going to be Ghost Spider or Spider-Man. I think we're going to get Spider-Man out. Spider-Man. So Spider-Man. Alright, and now, what are we doing here? Silk is going to thwart for 2 off of this game. we're going to give him +2 to his attack. So, Madam Web is going to thwart for 2 off of here. We're going to exhaust Organic Webbing and drop Pursued by the Past, I guess, to stand her back up. And then she'll thwart for 2 off of that. We get rid of this game, and we'll just put it underneath us. Spider-Man is going to swing for 4 damage to Blizzard. Spider-Man is going to swing for 2 damage against Blizzard, so he's at 6 damage total. Oh, I'm like, why does he have so much damage? We're going to ready up Spider-Man again. We're going to swing for another 4 damage on him. And then Spider-Man 2099 is going to swing... Oh, we got to spend a resource. No, we'll just put 1/3 on the main scheme, bring this up to 5. And then Spider-Man 2099 is going to swing at... Actually, I think what he'll do is he'll thwart for 2 off of this scheme, the main. And we're going to use his effect to bounce this Spider-Man back into our hand. Allowing... I know, right? That was really hard to pick up. Allowing us to draw a card, thanks to Web of Life and Destiny. And then we're going to pay another 3 resources to get out Spider-Man. And we're going to power up his attack. So we're going to swing for another 4 damage to Blizzard. Wow, this guy got rocked. This was a great combo, by the way. Oh, man. I'll look forward to doing it more often here. We could flip down. Do I want to flip down? Oh, this should be gone, by the way. Because we had to add a thwart. So we added a thwart. That's gone. And what do I want to do here? We could flip down because we won't. I don't think we'll lose. This could be the turn to flip down too. Because we could draw 2 cards. We could get out J. Jonah depending on what we get. Yeah, okay, so let's flip down. We're going to exhaust Albert Moon to put the top card of this encounter deck underneath us. And then we're going to use her effect to discard this to draw 2 cards. Not what I was hoping for, but whatever. I do want to hold on to J. Jonah. Just having a regular action that removes 2 threat from a side scheme is so good. So I think we're going to play him next turn, and we're just going to get rid of our hand. So we're going to ready up. I will do some healing with Albert, though. That's definitely going to happen. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this Miles Morales combo is like winning. It's doing a lot of work for me, all right? And I love it. Excuse me. So 1 threat on the main scheme. Blizzard is going to thwart for 1, 2. And we are stunned, sadly. That sucks. And then we get 1 bad card, and our bad card is Hunting the Spider Bride. When revealed, if you have 4 cards tucked under your identity, discard one of those cards at random. Tuck this card underneath your identity. I don't have 4 cards, but this does have Surge, and it surges into another Hunting the Spider Bride. Again, don't have Surge. And then we go into Innocent Bystanders. So this is actually really funny because I just filled myself up. But we can't discard this card from underneath Silk. That's the only thing. Which is perfectly fine. So we get Innocent Bystanders back on the field. And that's A-okay. I was really wondering how we were going to get Albert to heal us again. Alright, and then my homeboy is going to go underneath here. Mach 4 is going to come out. And he's going to heal for 1. Now, here's the thing. Even though he's under the Thunderbolt backup, we can still beat this mofo like he owes us money. So don't think we can't give him the hands, all right? Now, I want to see, are all three of my... Okay, so we can still draw some Make the Calls. Because in this deck, I put 3 copies of Make the Calls in case one of these 2 guys went into the discard pile and I didn't have a way to get them out. Make the Calls are like my secondary card to help me get these cards back out. So, it is our turn. We are stunned. We're going to exhaust Albert Moon to heal for 1 damage for each tuck card underneath us. So we're going to heal up for 9 total. Well, we're going to heal up for 4 total. And we're going to go from 5 to 9. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We're going to flip. We're going to swing to clear off our stun. Spider-Man is going to deal 2 damage to this guy. And then we're going to have... I think we'll have Madam Web thwart for 2 off of this. I'd much rather just let her go. So we let her go. We get to draw a card. And then maybe I play her again. Oh, I didn't get the call card. All right, that's fine. We're gonna have Spider-Man 2099 swing at Blizzard, dealing 2 damage. And because of that, we get to put him in the victory display. So now he can't tag out, and we don't have to worry about encasing ice no more, which is great. And we're going to use this effect to bounce Spider-Man up into our hands. Next up, we're going to play... We draw a card because of Web of Life and Destiny, and then we're going to play Team Building Exercise and Ingenuity. And we're going to get rid of the Scarlet Spider, and we're going to play Miles Morales, and we're going to give him +2 attack. So he's at 4, so he's going to swing at Mach 4 for 4 damage. And then Peter Parker is going to swing at him for 2. And we're going to ready up Miles, and Miles is going to swing for another 4 damage to him. Oh, so that's like 10 total. And then, I have some more readies. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Swinging Silk Kick. And we're going to deal 7 damage to Mark 4. And that's going to knock him out. And now we have no more Thunderbolt minions. Oh, I've got to pay a bunch of resources. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to get rid of like 4 cards. So we're actually going to get rid of 3. And we're going to put 1 threat on the man. I'd much rather do that if we're doing all these attacks. I gotta, yeah, I don't remember Innocent Bystanders because it's such an awkward card. Where you're just like, don't forget you gotta do that. Now, I know Spider Bright is gonna come up. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll actually let this go up to 6. Next, we're gonna play Smooth as Silk. And we're going to pick Citizen V. And we're going to discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until we get a card from the Thunderbolt. So that gets discarded, and that gets discarded. And because we went through the entire encounter deck, we lose our target. That goes away. And the reason I did that is because I knew that our 3rd card was going to be Hunting the Spider Bride. And I just didn't want to deal with that. Now, if we draw it again, you know what I mean? That's karma for us. However, this does have an acceleration token now. So, that's no good for us. We're going to pay 3 to do Organic Webbing. And we're going to discard... Actually, we're going to discard Hunting the Spider Bride. We'll take 2 damage. But we get to stand ourselves back up. And then we're going to thwart for 2 off of this scheme. And yeah, and then we're going to draw up to 6. So 2, 4, 6. Yes. All right. And then everything's going to ready up. So I'm probably going to let Miles take this hit because I don't feel like taking any hits. So now we're at the point where there are some things that we can do here, but now Citizen V is going to be attacking us, and he's not going to be very happy. So we're going to put 2 threat over here, and Citizen V is going to swing at us for 2. We will let Miles Morales take this hit. So he's going to swing at us for 2, 5 damage total. So Miles takes this hit. He goes away. We draw a card because of Web of Life and Destiny. Then we shuffle our deck, and we get a bad encounter card. Whoopsie. I didn't want that to happen like that. Oh, well. So that's our bad card, and now we have 2 encounter cards. So let's see where we at here. First one is the Coming Storm. When revealed, each player engages each minion engaged with the player clockwise. Well, I don't have no minions, so we're golden. Next up is Tap In. Engage a Thunderbolt minion with the least damage that is not engaged with you. If no minion activates against you, Citizen V activates against you. So Citizen V is going to swing at me. I know I can take this hit. Or hold up, I'm sorry. We have 2 cards here, right? Or this. Do I block this hit? No, we're not going to block it. We're going to take this because I know I can flip down her Ultra Ego form and heal back up. Yeah, so... Or... no. Yeah, I think I gotta do that actually, don't I? Oh, we're actually gonna let Peter Parker take this hit. So he's gonna swing at us for 2, 3 damage, and we are stunned. So we're stunned. Spider-Man gets knocked out. And we draw a card because of Web of Life and Destiny. And now it is our turn. We also get tapped in underneath us, so that's great. And let's start. So we're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion, draw a card. We're going to attack to clear off our stun. Do I do that? We're going to pay Make the Call, and we're going to do Ingenuity, Team Building Exercise, and, nope, it's got to be a Thunder or a Fist resource. We're actually going to hold on to that. So it's going to be a Thunder or Fist. We're going to get rid of Spider-Man, and we're going to bring out Spider-Man Peter Parker. And this is why Make the Call is here, because you always have these scenarios where, like, you need to ready up one of your heroes hits the grave, and without it, you're just in a bad position. So that's good news for us. We're going to have Spider-Man thwart for 2 off of this. And we're actually going to just discard Hunting the Spider Bride, and we're going to take 2 damage, bringing us down to 5. But it's going to ready us up. What do I play here? So we're going to pay 3 resources to get out J. Jonah. We're going to exhaust J. Jonah to get 2 threat from the side scheme, get the scoop. And we're going to look at the top 2 cards of our encounter deck and put 1 underneath us. We're going to put this underneath us, Evil Alliance, and we're actually going to discard it, because I don't want to see that card at all for any reason whatsoever. We're going to pay 1 resource to play Death Focus, because now we have the time to, like, sort of build up. What I mean by that is now I'm in such a lead where we can just sort of build ourselves back up and it won't really bother me. So Silk is going to thwart for 2 off the main scheme. We're going to exhaust Inorganic Webbing. We're going to discard the Great Hunt. Stand her back up. We're going to thwart for another 2 off the side scheme. We're going to let Spider-Man 29/9 thwart for 2 off the side scheme as well. Then we're going to flip, and we're going to exhaust Albert Moon to heal up for 3, bring us up to 8. And then I think and then we just ready up. And now I think it's fine if we try to go for a win. So we're going to draw cards. We got 3, 6. All right, we got some good cards here. So let's see where it takes us. 1 threat goes on to me. Well, we only need to do 12 damage to this guy. So it shouldn't be that hard. Citizen V is going to scheme. So 2 threat. Sorry. Citizen V is going to scheme for 2, 3. Bring this up to 5. And then our bad card is Innocent Bystanders. All right. So after we attack or do something stupid, after we attack, pretty much, we got to move threat over. All right. Our turn. Exhaust Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Exhaust Albert Moon, put a card from here underneath her. Yeah. We're going to discard Dark Designs to draw 2 cards. We're going to flip down. Oh, we actually have a lot of things here. So I think we do Exhaust Death Focus and Ingenuity and pay 1 resource to play Swinging Silk Kick. We deal 7 damage to an enemy, and we can discard a card from the same encounter set as the enemy we're attacking. So we're going to deal 7 damage to Citizen V, and then we're going to discard another card from here. So we're going to deal 9 damage total. All right, 9. Yep, bringing him down to 3 HP. And because we attacked, we have to spend a resource, which we will, to move 1 resource onto the main scale. And then, you know what they say, why do it once when you can do it twice? We're going to do another Swinging Silk Kick, and we're going to pay 1 resource to get rid of it, actually. And we're going to deal another 9 damage to Citizen V, knocking him out. And that is the game. That was nice. I like that. It sucked having to wait so long to get Web of Life and Destiny, because you really want to see that card early, alright? Or it makes like all the sacrifices your Spider-Man are going to be doing, all the blocking and all the cards you will be putting out, it makes it sort of useless. Because you're like, oh man, I don't see it, so I can't do nothing with it. But yeah, this is a Silk deck. I got some inspiration because what's supposed to happen, right, is that you get Madam Web out. These are the 3 Spider-Man you want, right? With Madam Web, you look at it, you see what you got, you readjust it for whatever you want, then you have her thwart, then you have Spider-Man 2099, bounce her back into your hand, and you have Spider-Man Swing, ready you up, ready him up. There's just so many things, so many options that are available to you. But you need these 2 guys out. And again, I threw Team Training in there because having 1 HP never helps. I threw the Triskelion in here because, in case I want another Spider-Man ally, like Miles Morales put in work, alright? He put in work this game. Let me tell you. And then, yeah. There are some cards I didn't like in here. I really didn't use a lot of her equipment either. But it's just, I felt like I had better things to put my upgrades on. That's why I never really used her upgrades. Because here's the thing, right? I'm going to use Spider Reflexes as an example, right? This card increases, when you defend, this card increases your defense by 1 for cards tucked underneath her. But they need to be from the same encounter set as the attacking enemy in order for it to work. Alright? Why would I bother playing Spider Reflexes when I can throw out Triskelion? Or when I can throw out Team Training? You see what I mean? There are just upgrades in here that she has that I do not like because they're so very specific. But, that's sort of her charm too, because she can make I don't want to say that she trivializes the game past a certain point, but she does sort of like with this deck at the very least, you saw me just destroying it, alright? Like I could have just strung him along until I had like 3 single silk kicks, and then that would have been, you know, what, 9, 18, 27 damage total when I went to go smack the pants off of him. So there were plenty of ways, plenty of options. Um, and then, yeah, you know, it was a good idea. Listen, all right, in case Ice is such a strong card, and it's just like you never want to run into that. So I don't know. Here's the thing, right? Citizen V is, I think, is difficult. I know, like, it seemed easy, but it only seemed easy towards the end when I was actually built out and I had all my stuff ready to go and I was ready to pop off and do things. All right, but you know, I really do. So far, I'm really liking the shield set. And I'm gonna do the last villain, Baron Zemos, very soon actually, and yeah, you know, look forward to that. And I think after that I'll give my opinion on the entire box as a whole. And not, I won't be, yeah, I think I'll do that. um but that's after I get through everything else well, that'll be like what, 1 or 2 videos away. So yeah, look forward to that, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.